Your doctor told you to stretch before every workout. Your coach said hold it for 30 seconds. Your physical therapist insisted static stretching prevents injury. They were all wrong. 30 years of stretching advice came from one deeply flawed study, and the real data is absolutely damning. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about stretching and warm-ups. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why your stretching routine is sabotaging your performance and the precise warm-up protocol that actually works. Since the 1980s, we have been told the same thing. Stretch before you exercise. Hold each stretch for 30 seconds. Touch your toes. Pull your quad to your butt. This prevents injury and improves performance. Every gym class, every sports team, every personal trainer, the same advice repeated for decades. But here's what nobody told you. This entire paradigm came from poorly designed studies with tiny sample sizes. The fitness industry built a religion around stretching without ever questioning the foundation. Meanwhile, athletes following this advice got slower, they got weaker. Some of them got injured doing the very thing they thought was protecting them. The establishment doubled down. Stretch more. Stretch longer. Stretch harder. And nobody asked the obvious question. What if we have been wrong this entire time? In 2004, researchers at the University of Nevada published a meta-analysis that changed everything. They found that static stretching before exercise decreased strength by an average of 5.5%. Another study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research showed that static stretching reduced power output by up to 8%. Think about that. You are literally making yourself weaker before you even touch a weight. A 2013 review in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports analyzed over 100 studies. Their conclusion was devastating. Static stretching before exercise provides no injury prevention benefit. Zero. The thing we have been doing for 3 decades to prevent injury does not prevent injury, but it does make you slower and weaker. The data is not ambiguous. It is damning. Here is why this happens at a biological level. When you hold a static stretch, your muscle spindles detect the lengthening. Your nervous system responds by reducing neural drive to that muscle. It is a protective mechanism. Your body thinks you are in danger of tearing, so it dials down the signal. This is called autogenic inhibition. You are essentially telling your muscles to relax right before you need them to fire at maximum capacity. Your tendons also lose stiffness temporarily. Stiff tendons are not bad. They store and release elastic energy. That is what makes you explosive. Static stretching reduces tendon stiffness by up to 10% for the next hour. You are draining your springs before you need to jump. Here's the protocol that actually works. Replace static stretching with dynamic warm-up. This means movement-based preparation that raises your core temperature and activates your nervous system. Start with 5 minutes of light cardio. Jumping jacks,